Hello friends, this video on ray optics part 34 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Please make sure that you have watched all the videos till part 33 before going ahead with part 34. Let us now talk about power of a lens. What is this power of a lens? Those of you who use lens instead of spectacles must be knowing what is the power of a lens. Even in case of your spectacles, you have some power, right? So what is this power actually? Till now, when we talked about spherical mirrors and all, we never talked about power of a spherical mirror. So how come it suddenly came for a lens? Power of a lens is nothing but it is a measure of how much a particular lens can converge or diverge. For example, like you take the example in this way. For example, let us suppose there are two guys, X and Y. I say that X is more powerful than Y. That means X has more capability to do work than Y, right? Similarly, if I say that a lens has more power, that means the lens has more power or it has the more capacity to converge or diverge a ray of light. So power is nothing but measure of convergence or divergence of a lens. If it is a convex lens, it is a measure of convergence of the lens. If it is a convex lens, it is a measure of divergence of the lens. Now, this power actually depends on the focal length of the lens. You might be wondering that how come power is dependent on the focal length of the lens? Look at this. Let us suppose this is a convex lens which has a small focal length. Let us say the focus is at this point. So what will happen? A ray of light parallel to the principal axis after refraction will pass through this focus, right? So what determines that how much this ray diverted? This was the original direction of the ray, so it diverted by this much angle. Let us call this angle as delta. Now let us take a lens with a larger focal length. Let us suppose the focus is somewhere here. So a similar ray of light parallel to the principal axis after refraction passes through this focus. So in this case, how much is the angle of convergence? This delta. So this angle decreased. So that means as the focal length of the lens increases, the convergence decreases. That means power of a lens is inversely proportional to the focal length of the lens, right? So greater the focal length, lesser is the power of the lens. So we can define the convergence or divergence as tangent of the angle by which it converges or diverges a beam of light falling at unit distance from the optical center, because this angle we have considered as delta. So if you look at this triangle AOF, we can say that tan delta is equal to H divided by F. So if you want to define the power of a lens, you can define it as, let us consider H as 1 unit. So H is unit distance from the optical center. So this tan delta is equal to 1 by F, and this 1 by F is defined as power. So power is defined as tangent of the angle by which it converges or diverges. So this angle is delta, a beam of light falling at unit distance from the optical center. So with the help of this expression, they have given this definition, right? So this is how we define the power of a lens. The SI unit for power is diopter, and 1 diopter is 1 meter inverse, because power is equal to 1 by focal length, right? So 1 by focal length is 1 meter. So we say that 1 diopter is equal to 1 meter inverse. Thank you. Please visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thank you once again.